guys, it's Erin and Jenny.
Revisions Mentor. We're here today on site of an occupied home staging, and we wanted to give you all a chance to see what the process looks like for us start to finish. We are actually bringing in a really light accessories package for this homeowner, and he's working with us today. We're going to remove all of the personal effects from the house, photos and personal belongings and that sort of thing, and then we're going to bring in a coastal aesthetic that really works with what appeals to our market buyers. A occupied staging, partial staging job.
Yeah.
And today we're here to kind of talk to you about how that process went and show you some of the before and after pictures.
The way we started this project was we met with the homeowner ahead of time and we went through our comprehensive home staging walkthrough checklist with them. And that included room by room, starting with the outdoor space, and we discussed all of the items that could be addressed prior to putting the house on the market. And then we met with him on the job site, and he was there with us and he worked alongside of us, and it went really smoothly and it turned out beautifully. So we just want to go over a couple of the things that we did with him to make this project really stand out on the MLS.
Yeah, that was interesting, I think, and really fun the way that worked out yesterday. After kind of planning what we needed to bring in terms of inventory, Erin and I arrived yesterday with the truck full of stuff that we needed. It was mostly artwork, accessories, bedding, some soft goods to add those textures and layers that we love to do. Then we worked with our homeowner, Curtis. We literally went room to room, determining what we were going to keep in the space and what was going to go. And so Curtis, our homeowner, was able to sort of start boxing and packing up his personal stuff as we were bringing in and staging the spaces. And it went really well, and the end result was fantastic. We took a cool home that had a lot going on and created, I think, a really cohesive, beachy feel that's gonna show really, really well.
Yeah, so. Yeah, the photos turned out beautifully. So we started with, removing evidence of pets, removing the doggy bowls and the leashes and those things and putting them out of sight for the photography.
And then all the cleaning that goes with that. We're really looking at the condition of the existing furnishings, rugs. We ended up removing the living room rug for two reasons. One, because we didn't want evidence of pets, but two, we felt like there was an opportunity to really show that the room was very spacious, and taking that rug out kind of opened up the floor for us.
We removed some extra furniture that kind of needed to come out just to make the space feel bigger.
Things like, it's the extra stuff. We cleared off a lot of the stuff in the office that was on the desk. All that extra stuff, the printers, the fax machines, boxes of 3-ring binders.
The smaller art on the wall, and we replaced it with one large piece that would cover all of the nail holes, but it was also made a really congruent look in this space. We love gallery walls. I have them in my own house. It's great, but in terms of staging, we wanted it to be just really like you have a place for your eyes to rest when you walk into the space, and everything just kind of works together. All of our art has kind of the same color scheme and the same similar subject matter that all works together, so that every room kind of flows into the next.
Yeah. And along those lines of kind of, we're talking about decluttering, we did the paring down that we always do. Erin spent some time literally removing about 50% of what was on the existing bookcase, turning books around to depersonalize the collection, adding a few simple accessories. We did the same thing in the kitchen, clearing away, all of the real life items like cutting boards and knife blocks and coffee pots. All of that goes away. We bring in a couple of simple things like some greenery, some fresh towels, to really simplify and tidy up the space.
And you'll see that in the kitchen we used a lot of white accessories because the cabinetry is really dark. So we wanted to add some contrast there. We added some greenery in each room just to give it a little bit of life.
Greenery is a great way to bring some life and some livelihood into a space.
Yeah, our general rule is to put something green in every room. So
Mm-hmm.
we find that kind of adds that little touch of life.
Yeah.
Like here, for example. You feel the life? There's
little
life.
Little green.
We are alive.
Little something green.
Something green.
In the living room, we were able to use all of Curtis's, big pieces, his TV cabinet, and he has a large neutral colored sectional. We freshened it up by bringing in a whole slew of new pillows and a couple of throw blankets. Just again, like Erin's explaining, that cohesive color scheme, simplify. New things go a long way. A couple new pillows go a long way for looking really fresh and clean. We removed some sofa tables.
We did exercise equipment.
We
got that out of the way, and all of just the little bits and pieces that kind of like it just creates a clear space, and it sends the message of spaciousness to your buyers. So it might feel a little bit sparse in terms of living there from day to day, but as you can see in the pictures, it photographs beautifully, and he was really pleased with the outcome, and we can't wait to see how fast it sells. Yeah.
We had him, we actually had Curtis go around with us. He had a lot of gallery walls in his house. We hung our artwork, and then he went behind us and removed extra nails and hangers from his personal collection. That was really helpful. And he did the cleaning as well. That was a super helpful piece. So
we would just kind of go room to room and say, hey, okay, clear off this desk. Take everything off of here, take everything out of, take all these Tupperware bins. And he was loading them up into his storage box out in the driveway while we brought in the accessories and the art and hung it. And it turned out really nicely.
I hope you like the pictures, our before and afters, and have a better feel of kind of how that works for us when we go to do an occupied partial home staging.
That's right. So guys, if you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and click on the link below and jump on our email list, and we will keep you up to date about upcoming webinars and other resources we have available for you.
Thanks for watching. Peace.